Hey guys, I hope everyone had a happy 4th of July. It's Tuesday and we have 10 items going out. First thing up is this vintage Mad magazine, article number 130 from 1969. I had a bunch of these Mad magazines from a consignment deal that I got back last year, and this one's going out for $10.49. I had over 100 Mad magazines in the beginning. Now I'm down to like about 40. Check out the store for more. Next thing we got going out is this Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas in Nevada. It doesn't have a year, but it's going out for $24.99. I think I bought it for $1 at a historic house sale in one of the local neighborhoods in Chicago. And it plays a little music as well. I love picking up these music boxes. They always tend to go out for me between $25 and $30, sometimes even $40, and you can pretty much pick them up for like $1. Next thing we have going out is the Samsung Propel Blue AT&T phone. It has the battery, the power cord, and the phone. I had it listed for $39.99. I've had it listed actually for about a year and a half, and I started with the original price of $64.99, and I dropped it slowly down, and after a year and a half I had it marked at $39.99, and the buyer reached out and offered $35, and I gladly accepted. Next up, I have this vintage book from 1917. It's Anne's House of Dreams by Montgomery. I bought these books at an estate sale almost a year and a half ago, and I got a great deal. I probably spent like $40, and I got around 100 books. So this book is going out for $24.99 in pretty good condition for being from that era. Next up, we have this Struggle for Vicksburg's Civil War Times Illustrated magazine. It's a remake of a magazine from 1863, and I think it was made in like 1970s. I bought this also at the historic house sale. They had a lot of very cool vintage that were very overpriced. I think I bought this for $5 and it's going out for $8. So not the biggest profits. I'm just glad to get it out. Next up, we have this Harley Davidson motorcycle, new in package. When I first picked this up, the guy at the sale wanted $20. The guy who was looking at it offered him $10, and he agreed. Then he decided that he didn't want it, so I went over and picked it up, which when I got home I found out it wasn't really worth that much. I thought it was going to be more, because Harley Davidson things are usually pretty collectible, but this is only going out for $14.99 after about a year in my store. Next up, we have this Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance record. I like to sell records. They kind of go out about 1 or 2 or 3 a week, so it's kind of a constant flow for me. A lot of people don't like to list them on eBay because you have to list the condition. They're usually pretty hard to tell. Sometimes you have to even get records graded, and I usually just don't get the records graded and sell them as is. This one had a little bit of a scuff mark on it, so I made sure to list it in my title. Last but not least, we have a Ghost Story by Peter Straub going out. This sold for $24.99. Again, I just like to pick up paperback books between 1900 and 1980 just because I know that they're going to sell 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 times a week. And, you know, it's a constant flow of traffic in your store when you have books or video games or, you know, the small items that just like kind of keep going out. Hi, Chloe. Are you still in the show? Are you still in the show, Mama? Yeah. Why? The people want to see you. They want to see you. Let's go over what sold today, guys. First up, we got this PS3 Persona 5 game. It's without the manual, but I had it listed for $20, and a buyer sent me an offer of $15, and I gladly accepted. I paid $1 for this, so it's a pretty good return. Next up, we have this Trek bike helmet. This blue Trek bike helmet. bike equipment in general does really well. I think I got this bike helmet for $1 at a state sale in Arlington Heights, and it sold for $12. Next up, we have this case and mahjong set. It's around 1950 mahjong set. I got this from a consignment deal. I originally had it listed for around $300, but it's been up there for about a year in my store, and I haven't had any interest in it. I've sent a couple offers to a couple people for around $200 and then $150. A buyer reached out and offered $110, and we countered at $150, and they recountered at $130. And the person I'm doing the consignment deal, I made sure to ask him if that was okay to sell this at that rate, and he said sure. So we went ahead and went with $130. It's a 1950s mahjong set with case. Next up, we have these cherished teddies ornaments. There's 5 that the buyer bought all together. At first I wanted around $10 per ornament, and they went ahead and offered $6 with combined shipping, and I went ahead and agreed. I originally bought these at a garage sale last year. This lady had a ton of Avon ornaments and statue figurines for Christmas. I got 40 Avon things for $38, all new in box. Again, these are UNESCO cherished teddies ornaments, but they were also in the deal. So I got each of these for $1, and again, they're going up for $30 total. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saturday. We have 7 items going out. First up is this cribbage board game. I bundled it with cards because it's normally just comes with the board and the pegs. But this game really needs cards, so I went ahead and listed it for $22, and it sold for $18. $17.99 with the cards included. Next up, we have this Wii Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire game. I had it listed for about $15 free shipping for the longest time, but my store is currently on sale. I sold it for $8.99 free shipping. Next up, we have this Sounder book by William Armstrong. It's pretty thin paperback. Again, it's just great to have these books or games to have a constant flow of sales. This book sold for $9 free shipping. Next up, we have 2 hats that sold to one buyer. He sent me a message and offered me $15 for this Irish St. Patrick's Day hat with a couple of pins. And then he wanted and saw that I had this Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs, opening night 2 hat as well to throw into a bundle deal. And we decided that $25 altogether for both hats with combined shipping, and I'll refund him whatever is the difference. Next up, I sold this little golden book, Theodore Mouse Goes to Sea. I got all these golden books from a estate sale last year, and the lady was running it on her own, and she made a really good deal with me. I got over 100 of these little golden books for like $30 maybe, and I've sold almost 70% of them. Now I just have the ones that are kind of waiting for the right owner. This one's going out for $8. Last but not least, I have this model train LGB. I had it listed for $50, a new open box, and I have a couple more of these. This one, the buyer offered me $45, and I gladly accepted. Thanks for checking out the sales, guys. That's it for this week. See you next time.